Hi, I'm David of JRX Bros, and we're gonna be talking about the evolution of the long-running Capcom franchise, the Monster Hunter. First off, what is Monster Hunter? Monster Hunter is a fantasy-themed action role-playing game about hunting and killing large monsters. To progress to the game, you need to gather a bunch of materials carved from the defeated monsters to create armors and weapons. More stronger monsters the player defeats, the more powerful their equipment will be. It's a game that pits you against large bosses that doesn't have any health bars or numbered damage output, and the only way to defeat the monsters is to observe and memorize its behavior and movement patterns, much like a prehistoric hunter observed their prey. It's a fun, challenging hard game that veterans of the franchise loved and hate. So Monster Hunter started in 2004 and was released in PlayStation 2. It featured an offline single-player quest with smaller rewards and a co-op online gameplay, allowing a player to team up with 3 other players to fight more powerful monsters, finish a challenging quest, and gain a higher hunter rank. And it also debuted the first flagship monster, the Great Fire Wyvern Rathalos. In 2005, Capcom released an expansion of the first game in PlayStation 2 and Wii titled Monster Hunter G, which added the dual blades to the game's 5 hunting weapons. Also in 2005, they released another game in the PSP called Monster Hunter Freedom. It gave the players more quests in the single-player mode, and it also introduced the G Quest, which is derived from the expansion of the first game, Monster Hunter G, in which hunters receive better rewards for completing the quest, as well as an access to some of the stronger variations of previously encountered monsters known as subspecies. The sequel to the first game was released in 2006 titled Monster Hunter 2 in PlayStation 2 and was only released in Japan. But they also made a handheld expanded port of the game called Monster Hunter Freedom 2. It was released worldwide on the PSP. It added a new hunting weapon including the longsword, gun lance, hunting horn, and the bow. More iconic monsters were added like the terrifying Tigrex, metallic wind dragon Kushala Daora, 2 lion-headed dragons called Teostra and Lunastra, and the deadly Nargacuga from the expansion of the Monster Hunter 2 titled Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Then in 2009, Capcom transferred to the Nintendo port of Wii and Wii U and made Monster Hunter Tri, which gave players the underwater exploration or hunting quest and the weapon Switch Axe. They also made an expansion titled Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate that gave players more monsters to hunt like the Xenobre, Lagiacrus, and the very large sand monster Gen Moran. In 2013, Capcom made the 4th game, Monster Hunter 4. It was released worldwide in the Nintendo handheld game console 3DS. This game had more focus on the adventure and story progression than the previous Monster Hunter titles. It had improved combat mechanics. The players can now mount monsters to inflict more damage. The game also added 2 new hunting weapons called the Insect Glaive and the Charge Blade. The next game of the Capcom franchise was released in 2015, titled Monster Hunter Generations, also called Monster Hunter Cross in Japan. It was released in Nintendo 3DS. This game focused more in the combat styles of the players and their preferred weapons. It also added the special moves known as hunting arts that can deal massive damage to the monsters, provide buffs, and heal allies. This game also introduces a system called Hunting Styles, which creates a different attack style for the hunter's weapons. It has 4 distinct forms: the guild style, the striker style, the aerial style, and the adept style. This game also lets you play as the feline or the companion palico of the hunter. The latest installment will be released in 2018, titled Monster Hunter World, in PS4, Xbox, and PC. This game will include all 14 hunter weapons and has a more developed story than the other previous titles. Hunters also gain access to a tool called the Slinger, which can be used as a grappling hook or a slingshot to launch bullets that can damage or distract monsters. They also included the use of scout flies, which help hunters to track monsters in the area, and added more features like the environmental traps, more camps in the hunting areas, and hunters can now switch armors and weapons during the hunt. This game also eliminates the loading screen in traveling between each zone of the map, feel more like an open world, and makes hunting monsters much more fun. So this was the evolution of the Monster Hunter games. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And for all the Monster Hunters out there, let's hunt!